Hello, I thought I'd do a little blog about indoor mosaics for the winter because January, February and March is so boring. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing this year and all about the materials. Last year I made this one and I like to do something big because then you can keep going in, have a little go and then, you know, leave it for a day or two, and then when you feel like it you can go back to it. This is this year's project. It's going to be the pavilion in Brighton. As you can see, lots of mirror, and it's actually going to be at night. So when it's finished, it's actually not going to be the Royal Pavilion as we know it. It's going to be that Royal Pavilion when it's lit up for the festival on a night sky with lots of stars, a green lawn in front of it, and I've got these lovely little fish for the pond. Look at those, how sweet are those? They're going in the pond. So I've just ordered some materials and I thought that it would be a good idea to open the materials and show you how much money it's going to cost you to do a project like this, and also about what you might need. So the first thing you need is a nice piece of MDF. You don't have to have it cut into a shape, you can just have a big piece of MDF. I went to the charity shop the other day and I found this for £1. Nice piece of MDF, look, and it was £1. Obviously ready to hang, you might as well. It's cheaper sometimes to find a nice thing like that in a charity shop than it is to actually go to B&Q and get a piece of board and cut it to size. You know, so, you know, you just find something nice that you can, nice and solid that you can stick onto. So this is today's parcel. It is from Hobby Island, who specialise in mosaic gear. And I buy it through eBay, but they have got their own website. But you get, like, if you go on eBay and you buy 5 items, I think you get 15%, so it's quite a big saving. So we're opening the box. Exciting, isn't it? So just to be clear on pricing, this whole collection was £17. And what we get is, look at those. They're green and they're for the grass. They're called iridescent viscous tiles. Lovely colour, so they're for our grass. Because there's quite a lot of blue in the actual, you know, in the actual pavilion, I needed more blue. I use blue a lot, obviously, because it's sky. These come on a sheet like this. You have to soak them off. And when you've soaked it off, it looks like this. So we've got blue, matte, they're moved blue matte. Now we're going to do a night sky, so I got navy blue. Because it works, navy blue with little bits of mirroring and beads and sparkly things. And I got 3 sheets of navy blue to soak. And then round the edge, you always have to do an edge on any piece that you do. And the choice of your edging tile is very important. I like to do black because I nearly always use white grout. So I bought some different type of tiles. Now these are a different type. They're very small. Whereas they're on sheets, these are glazed. They're called droplet tiles because they're made out of a drop of glass, not a sheet of glass. And these look like this, and I bought 250 at a time. And these are the little tiny, shiny little numbers that are going to go all the way around the edge, so they'll give a nice black line. So you get 250 in a bag, like that. And that lot was £17. Now, obviously, that's not going to finish the whole job. I've also bought lovely little things like these. Can you see these? And these are mirrors. Dead cheap though from eBay. And these. There's a guy on eBay who makes shapes out of mirrors, all different kinds of shapes. And then there's another company that do shapes like these. So you can get sort of different types of tiles. The most important thing you've got to realise is when you're doing tiles is you get this backing from the pound shop, and it's like a double-sided sticky tape. You can get it in pads like that, or you can get it on a roll like that. But it's important when you're using a mirror. It's not as thick as a tile. So you see how you get that discrepancy? You have to stick a little bit of one of these pads on the back of the tile to make the tile the same depth as the mirror. That's an important thing when you're using the mirror and the tile next to each other. Next thing that's important is the Evo-Stick wood adhesive. You can use the external one, but it's got some kind of an antifungal agent, and I find it stings my fingers, which you can always use gloves. But this is the internal one, which I use in a hairdressing bottle, which you wash out when you've done your roots, because it's got a nice small nozzle that you can target much more easily. So you get some Evo-Stick or very, very good wood glue. Don't just use normal PVA, ain't gonna do it. And you put some of this in one of these so that you can literally draw lines with the glue. So don't throw these away, they're like gold. And another thing that's like gold is, if anybody's got any bits of jewellery, key rings, beads, necklaces and bracelets, brooches, particularly I'm desperate for birdie brooches or animal brooches, and you want to donate them to a good cause, it's me. I need bits of old jewellery and beads that are broken and that are knocking around. So if anybody's got any to send me, I'd be really grateful. So that's what we're doing this next couple of weeks. So what I will do next is I will do a blog when it's getting towards the end of being finished, and then I will do the grouting blog. But I'd really like to see some of you guys having a go at making pictures out of tiles and bits of jewellery and bits of key rings and bits and bobs that you can find, because it's such a lovely thing to do. It's a bit like doing a jigsaw, but then you don't have to take it to bits at the end. It lasts forever. So get sticking. Get sticking, guys. What you waiting for?